Picture this. You fire up Apple TV, ready to rewatch that movie you paid good money for. You click play. And instead of the opening scene, you get a message. This title is no longer available due to licensing changes. Wait, what? You bought it. You own it, right? Wrong. No warning, no refund, just vanished and like your money never mattered. And that's when the gut punch lands. You never owned that film. You rented permission to watch it. Until a corporation decided you didn't anymore. And this isn't just a fluke. It's a pattern. From software to streaming, cloud storage to cars, we're not buying. We're renting everything. Welcome to the subscription trap, where your money buys convenience but never control. Let's talk about how we got here and what it's really costing us. How many subscriptions do you think you have? 5, 10? Most people guess they have 6, but the real number? It's usually more than 12. Streaming, fitness, password managers, digital storage, Adobe, audiobooks, that little app you forgot you signed up for. Altogether, it adds up to nearly $300 a month for the average American. That's a mortgage payment for access to stuff you already thought you owned. And the kicker? Most people forget they're even subscribed. Companies call it recurring revenue. I call it digital erosion. It used to be simple. You paid for something, you owned it forever. Buy a book, it's yours. Buy a CD, it's yours. Buy a movie, it lives on your shelf, not on a server that might vanish next week. But with digital goods, that line got blurry. Today, when you buy an ebook or a game or a movie, you're not buying a product, you're buying a license. And that license, it comes with strings. Companies can revoke it, change it, delist it, or lock it behind updates, upgrades, and subscriptions you never signed up for. It's ownership in name only. Remember when you could just buy Photoshop once and use it forever? Not anymore. Now it's $20.99 a month. Stop paying, and it's gone. Same for Microsoft Word, Dropbox, Canva. Even file storage is now subscription-based. And if your payment method fails, say goodbye to your content. This is what the tech industry calls software as a service. But it feels more like service as a shakedown. Because once your work, your files, your life is inside their ecosystem, leaving becomes very expensive. And it's not just software, cars are getting in on it too. Buy a new luxury vehicle, you might think you own those heated seats, that built-in navigation, or your dash cam. But unless you pay a monthly fee, they stay locked. BMW literally shipped cars with heated seats built in, but disabled, unless you paid $18 a month. Mercedes locked faster acceleration behind a $1,200 annual subscription. And Tesla? They've sold cars with software-limited batteries. Want full range? That'll cost extra, even though the hardware is already in your driveway. It's the illusion of ownership, until the monthly charge hits your inbox. Why are companies doing this? Because subscriptions are gold mines. Instead of one sale, they get endless revenue. Instead of building lasting products, they build leashes. And thanks to digital rights laws like the DMCA, many of these systems are protected, legally. Trying to unlock your own device or bypass a subscription paywall on a product you already bought? That could be a federal crime. We've entered a world where owning something doesn't mean you can use it, or keep it, or give it away. You don't own your Kindle books, you don't own your iTunes movies. You don't even own your smart fridge's water filter without paying a premium. So what happens when the company folds, or changes its terms? You lose access, simple as that. Spotify launched a $90 device called CarThing, and killed it in under 2 years. Nest shut down their Revolve Smart Hub overnight, bricking every device on the market. Thousands of electric car owners are now wondering what happens if the server their vehicle depends on goes offline. And you can't sue, because legally they didn't sell you the product. They licensed you access. It's not ownership, it's borrowing. And the bill never stops. Let's talk about sharing. In the physical world, when you're done with a book, you can lend it to a friend, sell it, donate it, burn it if you really want to. With digital goods? Not so much. Even trying to give away a digital book you finished reading can violate licensing terms. There's no first sale doctrine for digital content. You can't resell a Kindle book, you can't pass on your digital music. Heck, even some e-readers removed their lending features altogether. We've traded tangible freedom for locked-in platforms, where convenience comes at the cost of every other right. Here's where it gets dark. The subscription model isn't just about access, it's about behavior. It's designed to be sticky. Try to cancel a subscription and you'll face dark patterns, manipulative design tricks that frustrate you into giving up. Buttons are hidden, pages loop endlessly, and the guilt trip? Wait, don't go, here's 50% off. It's not just marketing, it's psychology. We're not just paying with money anymore, we're paying with our attention, our time, our agency, and the longer we stay in this system, the harder it is to leave. So, what can you do? First, start with awareness. Audit your subscriptions right now. You might be shocked at what's been quietly charging you for months or years. Next, prioritize ownership. Buy physical books, use open source software. Choose one-time purchases over endless fees when possible. And if a product requires a subscription just to function, ask yourself, is it still worth it? Finally, support legislation that protects your right to repair, your right to transfer, and your right to own the things you buy. Because this isn't just about stuff, it's about freedom. This is the digital future we've signed up for, whether we realized it or not. You will own nothing and be happy, they said. But many of us, we're not happy, we're tired. We're trapped in a system where we're billed monthly, just to stand still. So if this video did anything for you, let it be this. Reclaim one thing today. Unsubscribe from one service you don't use. Buy one product you'll own, not rent. And remind yourself you still have a choice, and even if the system's rigged, you don't have to play by every rule. Thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe to this channel, hey, at least it's free.